Hi teacher, what an interesting topic we've got today. I will especially talk about YouTubers and streamers and the ways used by people for having fun in home these days. Let's get started. There are a lot of people around the world who work streaming on platforms as Twitch or YouTube. In their transmissions, they basically play video games and they try to make their viewers laugh. There are just as many streamers as viewers interested in watching these types of videos and streamings. In fact, I know streamers that when they start to stream, millions of people join the transmission immediately. I think streaming for several people is not an easy job, since you are playing video games and showing others how you are playing, and you are supposed to be good at playing video games. And also, you have to keep your viewers entertained. Nevertheless, if you get be a successful streamer, it could be really rewarding. Have you ever thought about how good it be working as a streamer and earning money just for playing video games? That is just what the streamers do. It doesn't exist a big difference between streamers and viewers. They share the same passion for the video games. Both of them are important. If viewers didn't exist, who would watch the transmissions? Whoever is interested in enjoying video games has two choices: being a streamer or a viewer. For being a streamer, you need to have a setup. That is something like a video game room. You also need a webcam, a good microphone for transmitting your voice and your image properly. No mention, you also need to have a very good internet connection. If you got all these requirements, maybe you could take part in some platform as a streamer. To attract viewers, a streamer should create funny content, and in order for an streamer to succeed, it's a good idea to create profiles in different social networks for promoting your streamings. On the other hand, for being a simple viewer, you just need time and a phone or a computer to join the transmission of your favorite streamer. Currently, we can find in internet thousands of people who spend the most part of their time transmitting. But when did they start? When was one of the first transmissions of a gameplay? When did this fad or trend of gameplay streams start? It is hard to know when, but according what I remember, the first YouTubers who started to make this type of videos were a group of Spanish YouTubers by the year 2010. I will mention one of them, some of them: El Rubius, Auronplane, Wismichu, Alexby, Vegeta 777, Willy Rex, etc. Around the year 2011, in our country, plenty of Chilean YouTubers began to appear on different platforms making this kind of videos. playing video games quite simple, like Slenderman, Minecraft, LOL, and essentially random suspense and horror video games. Undoubtedly, these days of quarantine have been too much people who got interested in video games, streams, and playing different games as never before. Nowadays, we play online games while we talk with our friends by Discord, Skype, Zoom, but actually the most used app mobile for playing video games is Discord. To be honest, today we got consoles, amazing consoles, and technology devices such as PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC gamers, which allow us to have an incredible experience when we enjoy our favorite games. So it may be hard to imagine how all these things will be in the future. Perhaps in the not too distant future, we will just play video games by using virtual reality glasses like this. And stuff like that. YouTubers and gameplays streamers will stream in 8 dimensions. This will be possible because within 15 years, I think, 5G and fiber optic internet will be implemented around all the world, and the so hated lag will finally disappear. Before we started to be in quarantine, I had never been so interested in playing video games. I used to watch gameplays on YouTube, but I didn't play any game. In the beginning, around end of March, I was really interested in starting to play online with friends, but I did not have any console, any computer. My computer doesn't work as well for playing good games. After I knew we would be in quarantine for a long time, I decided to save money for buying a PS4. Once I could get the money, I bought my PS4 for a good price. The moment I finally got my PS4, I felt like actually I didn't want to play video games and streaming. I was wondering myself, what am I doing with my life? We are in middle of a pandemic and I just bought a PS4, something I had never been interested in. Why no? This changed quickly. As soon as played my first matches of Call of Duty Warzone with my classmates of the school, I fell in love with playing, and at the same time playing jokes with your friends, talking by Discord. In that moment I thought that could be a good way to spend this boring and eternal quarantine. Until I joined the gig work, I had never spent as time playing video games as I do now. Nowadays I am really happy playing with my friends all days. I bought a PS4 maybe in a bad moment, but I have to advantage of it. It has made me happy and it's helped to feel better during this quarantine. I did well buying the PS4 at the beginning of the quarantine, since today it's too expensive. If I would have never bought my PS4, I would have felt depressed the last month. I would not have bought, if I would have not bought my PS4 on March, I would have paid a lot of money for getting it these days, because of the prices of it have increased a lot lately.